Okay, this is a quick demo of news feeds in Joomla. You can see I've made myself a news feed menu item here. Doesn't have to be anything, but when I choose the menu, it must select the newsfeed category, so I'll show that in a second. So I'll click on my feeds. You can see below we have a category called my news feeds, and under that we have 4 news feeds. Now we select any of those, you can see it shows us a short list of the leading articles. Go back to my feeds, we can see RTE for instance in the same way. Now one of the benefits of this is when we click on the article itself, it does come up back in the original feed in a separate window, which is nice because it means we can go back and forward to the original news page. Okay, so let's now look at how this is done, and we're just going to go back into our main site page, and the first thing we'll do is we look at the components here, and we look down at components. We see we've got 2 options, feeds or categories. So the first thing we do is we look at the categories button, and in here you can see where we've created our newsfeed, our new newsfeed category. And we can order these in different ways, but it's not relevant because we're only going to use one of these categories for our newsfeed on that particular menu item. So another important bit here is the options menu, because this brings up various things which can be shown or hidden, and if you go across these tabs you'll see which ones are shown and hidden. I've cleaned up a lot of things so that very little is shown, and it gives a very nice, nice tidy look. So once we've got our newsfeed done, we go back to the same component option here and go down to news feeds again, and now we choose the actual feeds. And I've set up some feeds here, and each of those feeds is set up one by one using this option. And once again, there are some display options that you can choose from here. And we just take a look at one here. RTE for instance is just one I've created, and when we've selected the RTE, or we can select new, we type in the name of it and the URL for the news feed, which will be obtained from the particular page. There's very little else that needs to be done except to choose the category from the category we've just created, which is the My News Feeds category. So we know that this news feed is going to be under that category. So now that we've got the category set up and we've got the news feeds within a category set up, it's simply a matter of going to the menu that we want to display this from, and in this case I'm using the top menu, and I've already created an option, and it's, if you were creating a new one, you just click on new here. It's called My Feeds, and when we come to select My Feeds, we select what type of option it is, and we go down to this list here and we choose the links to feeds in a category, and we come over here and select the category that I've chosen. Save that, close that, and that should be good. Thanks for watching.